Hey Abby, so it's been a few weeks. I'm so glad to see you. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I had the coffee date with my sister and have some updates on my job or the job interview I had, but I feel good.
Okay, that's great to hear. So let's jump right on in, Abby. So how was the coffee date? How was it?
I think it went good. Um, it was just my sister and I. My sister was the only one to show up. I was a little upset that my mom didn't. I was really hoping to mend our bridges that had been torn down before, and just I really wanted to see her. That's my mom. But I mean, I don't know why she didn't show up.
Okay, so you said your mom didn't show up. So now you're gonna have to catch me up a little bit. So your mom was, did you guys invite your mom to the coffee shop as well?
I didn't invite her because she doesn't talk to me, or she doesn't respond to my messages. But I know her and my sister are very close and they still talk. And so I assumed my sister was going to invite my mom and that it was going to be like a whole family gathering, but I didn't know it was just my sister.
Okay, so it sounds like you're upset a little bit because your mom didn't show. So do you know what happened? Did she have you talked to her? Like, has she talked to your sister? What's going on?
Um, no, I haven't heard from her. My sister said she hasn't heard from her too much either. So I don't know if something's going on or not, but I was very upset at first because I mean that's my mom. I miss her, and no matter what happened in the past,
Yeah.
it I miss her and I love her and I want to be close to her again. But I don't know. I've been working on myself, so I'm moving on slowly.
Okay, so that sounds good. I mean, it sounds like, okay, so I hear you were upset, but it sounds like you figured out a way to kind of work through being upset. And so I'm really proud of you for that because that shows a tremendous amount of strength and courage that you were able to understand there was a problem, but still, even then, that it didn't turn out the way that you thought it should have. You still managed to get yourself on a mental page where you were able to work through it. So I'm very proud to hear that from you, Abby. I'm very, very proud to hear that from you. So, besides that, how did the coffee meeting go with your sister? Did you guys get a chance to really chat it up? Like, how did that turn out? Like, it was really good. I'm so excited.
I was very nervous at first. I don't know if you remember our last session. Like I was hesitant to even go. The day of, I got really nervous and just kind of scared because I haven't seen her in a while and I didn't know what she was going to think of me. But one thing that went really well during our coffee date is, I mean, it may not mean a lot, but she said she missed me too. And so it made me feel really happy and good that my sister wanted to be with me again. And it just went really good. I'm really happy that it went that way.
Good, 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 good. I'm so glad to hear that. So that sounds like that turned out in the best of your favor.
Mhm.
So, okay, so how about the job search? You mentioned earlier that you had got news about the job. So how did that turn out?
Not good. I got a call back,
Uh-huh.
but they were telling me that they were thankful for my application and they'll keep it in hand in case they have another opening, but that they had filled the position. So I didn't get the job.
I understand. It sounds like you're upset a little. But listen, Abby, listen. You did it and you can do it again. You filled out one application, you went for one job, you can do it again. And so because really, I mean, so do you have any other places in mind or do you think you would need my help a little bit? I have a few resources that I could kind of find a few jobs maybe for you that you might be interested in as well. You're a mechanic, so there are many jobs out there. So we don't want to focus too much on just that one job because You can, it's plenty of them more. I have faith in you. There's plenty more, and we can start filling out apps immediately. I mean, what do you want us to do? Like, what can I do now from this point to um, better help you with the next job?
Um, I mean, I was really upset about that one interview, but you made me feel really good about not worrying about that one. And I think if you could help me a little bit in searching for other jobs, or maybe you have um, other clients that are willing to help somebody else out, I would appreciate that. I need some help.
Okay. No, I have a perfect website where I know that we could find um, many different jobs for you. So, because actually, Abby, I kind of already took it upon myself to actually kind of look a little bit just in case you came and that was your answer. So, I've already kind of found a few places that I'm kind of excited about. And I actually know someone from one of the places, so we may be able to get you in a little quicker. So, that's good. I'm just proud of you. You sound like, for the most part, you're upset, but like we mentioned earlier, you're upset about it. It didn't turn out the way you wanted, but you're still optimistic. So that's the best thing in all. You still have an open mindset about it. So we're gonna, when we get finished, remind me to give you these papers. I printed up some things for you already, and I want to actually look a few more places. So, but yes, you're showing tremendous strength, Abby. I think sometimes you don't realize what you're really capable of. Much like me looking in from the outside, I see the potential, and it seems like maybe sometimes you don't see it, but I do, and that's why I'm here for you, so that every step of the way, I'm going to help build you up, Abby. We're going to do this together. You're not in this alone. It's me and you both. So when you're disappointed, I'm gonna be right there. I feel what you feel. I'm gonna be right there with you. But we're gonna do this, okay? We're gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna keep the ball rolling, and you're gonna find a great place where you fit in. And it's just, I'm just so excited to see what's to come because you are so optimistic. Um, so is there anything else that you might want to talk about today? Have you been thinking of harming yourself or anything?
Nope. I've actually been feeling pretty good. I used to have those thoughts, but not anymore. I really do feel like my life is changing around for the better, and I'm excited. I'm a little hesitant on trying new things and talking to new people, but I'm ready to get back into the job force and just kind of see where my life goes. So thank you.
No problem. No problem. Yeah. And like I said, we're all human, and I understand why you would be upset because you really had you had all your hopes in that job. But like I said, with the mindset that you have, you're so optimistic. Let's try to remember, good things. Let's try to remind ourselves that you have seen positive things so far. So like, for instance, the coffee visit with your sister, that turned out really well for you. And so we just want to keep those things in mind, and you have a clearer mind. You said you're not thinking of harming yourself, so that's a really good thing. Even though you didn't get the job you wanted, your mom didn't show up, you're still here. You still came. You could have not came today. You came because you're hungry, right? You wouldn't be here
Oh
if you
yeah.
still didn't want it. So that's a great thing. So um moving on from that, I just wanted to discuss. Let's kind of run back over the job thing because I want to make sure that before you leave today, that you have all the paperwork that you need from me. But I wanted to ask you if there was anything else right now outside of the job, the meeting with your mom, if there was anything else that maybe I could do for you today. Is there anything else that you're needing?
Um, I don't I can't think of anything right now. I think I have some side gigs that brings money in, so I'm not too worried about money.
Good,
I
good.
if somebody needs their lawn cut, I'll cut their lawn, or if they need their kitchen clean, I'll clean it. So I'm not stressing as bad as I was before. But
Mhm.
I think finding a new job, a steady job, would be beneficial to me
Yeah.
and getting me on the right track.
Okay. All right. So, and I wanted to know too, Abby, as far as your mom, so you said you guys hadn't heard from her. Um, so did you and your sister like were you guys gonna plan to try to reach out to her again or how are you guys gonna go about that?
Well, I'm not going to reach out to her because she doesn't read my messages, or if she does read them, she doesn't respond. So I'm just kind of giving her her space for now. I think she might just need some space from me, and that's okay. Um, but my sister is going to reach out to her to see if anything's going on. And she told me that she was going to invite mom to maybe a lunch date or a dinner date and ask her if it was okay if I came along too. But I don't have a date for that yet.
Okay. All right. So all right, so we've talked about your job. We're going to get you those paperworks. We've talked about how you're so optimistic and how you're so courageous for coming back, even just to talk to me, even though a few things didn't work out. And so we're going to schedule for, I think we'll schedule you out for another 3 weeks. Is 3 weeks okay?
Yep, that sounds good.
You think 3 weeks is okay, or you want to come back before then?
Mm, I think 3 weeks is okay. I have a couple of side gigs lined up, and it'll give me time to look into the resources and put in some applications.
Okay, great, great, Abby. Okay. All right, so we'll schedule you out for 3 weeks and I'll see you then. And you
All right.
take care, okay? And if you need anything, you make sure you can call me. And if I don't answer, you can call to the office. You can email me, text message, whatever you decide to do, and I'll get back with you as soon as possible, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. You have a
All
great day.
righty. Bye bye.